lots of budget TWS. Now we have tried budget TWS, 20,000 TWS, Apple AirPods Pro, even fake AirPods. But the most value for money TWS are within 5,000, and the most trending feature these days is ANC. So we have TWS ranging from 900 all the way up to 5,000. Let's start with the cheapest one. By the way, this video is sponsored by Surfshark VPN. Let me share a personal example. Recently, you would have noticed numerous websites were down. Like a major network provider, Cloudflare, faced attacks in India, and a lot of major websites like Slack, Discord, Trello, banking websites, UPI were down for a lot of people, including us. So if you had a VPN, you could just switch to a different country and continue using your crucial services. Also, Surfshark VPN lets you unlock content from other parts of the world that are not available in India. Here's a good video for that. Surfshark starts as low as 130 rupees per month with unlimited device usage, so you can share it with your friends and family. You can get 83% off and 3 months free plus free antivirus. This offer is valid only until July 4th. You can check it out at surfshark.deal/TechWiser and enter promo code TechWiser. We'll be rating these TWS in tiers, so you will have good clear clarity, and by the end of the video you will get the best TWS. We have you know it, I know it tier, don't buy these TWS. You have did the job tier, where the TWS is good in one aspect and average in everything else. Then the favorite, very solid tier, this is good in all aspects but average in one. You can buy those. And finally, the GOAT tier. I mean, throw your money at this TWS. Back to Petron Base Buds Ultima ANC. Now here's a very interesting thing in just a moment, but if this is your first TWS, you get the case, bud, and some extra ear tips, small, medium, large. Now a funny thing, after 2 years, the AirPod Pro ear tip got torn. See? And if you have to buy a new ear tip, the original Apple ones cost 700 INR. Like, come on. Manu, does it hurt to be an Apple user?
Yes.
So the point is, keep the box and the ear tips safe. You might need them in future. And coming to the Petron TWS, this cost 899 and it has ANC, 20-hour battery life and IPX4 water resistant, but it stopped working in 2 days. Like, see here, it gets an LCD display to show battery life of the case and the buds, but it just says 0. And even if you charge the case, no LED light, no charging. And Petron are very popular TWS. Like Team TW, you guys always ask about Petron in the comments. So now this could be just our experience. We have replaced it, but you guys tell us in the comments how reliable are Petron TWS. But for the time being, I like the sound quality. Still, due to our experience, I'll put it in the you know it, I know it tier. You can dip on this one for time being. We are off to a really bad start, but next up is Boat AirDoves 411 ANC, and now these cost only 2299, and in this you get 16 hours of battery life, fast charging, ANC, and look at the case. It looks good, right? You have this pastel gray case with these pastel orange lines, and see, even the ear tips are different colors. Sorry if I got the color name wrong, but the most important thing with the case is how easily can you carry it. Well, this goes right into the pocket, but if you compare it with Oppo or Realme TWS, I prefer this shape more because it easily goes into this tiny jeans pocket. Anyways, it's very comfortable to wear. I didn't have problem wearing it for 2 to 3 hours or even watching an entire movie. Now, usually I was expecting both TWS to have that bass, you know, like that, but these are sharp. Like generally sound quality can be divided into, see here, bass, mids, trebles. Most earphones have this good bass and they fall in this blue territory and somewhat in the mids orange territory. We all like bass, baby ko bass pasand hai. Now if the headphones have high trebles or they are in this green territory, you feel tired after listening to music after some time. And even the ANC is average-ish. Also, I noticed whenever I remove the buds from the case and put it back, by default ANC is off, and every time I have to turn it on. It could be my unit, but it is what it is. You get IPX4 water resistant. It simply means it can handle sweat. Don't take it near water. Overall, I'll put it in did the job tier. I really like the design and comfort of the TWS. So if you have a budget of 2000 rupees and audio quality is not your priority, both AirDoves 411 ANC are a good looking TWS. Next up, we have recently launched Oppo Enco Air 2 Pro, which cost 3499. Now we have covered Oppo Enco Air 2 last time. Names are getting crazier and bigger these days, but IDC. These are in-ear types, if you see, quite similar to Realme Buds Air 3. Even the case, if you see, looks similar. And you get this L and R cutout quite big on the buds itself. Hey, let me know, are you someone who always looks the left and right before wearing the buds? Because I do, and this is helpful. Anyways, I would say this earbud design is the safest choice to go in for in this industry. Now, since you pay 3499, you get some extra features like in-ear detection. So see here, I'm playing a video on my phone, and as soon as I remove the earbuds, the music pauses. But of course, it is not as fast as Apple AirPods Pro, like you can see side by side. Now, another thing which is really good in the earbuds is audio quality. Personally, I look for two things in TWS. Number one, soundstage. This basically means if you watch a movie, you should be able to figure out that the door is opened on the left and the gunshot was on the right, like all of that separate. Number two, sound clarity. To be precise, the audio should be clear, lows, mids and highs equally well separated. For example, I was listening to Bhool Bhulaiya 2 song and I noticed vocals are crystal clear and the sounds of the instruments don't interfere with the singer's voice. If you're an old subscriber, you would know how much we love Oppo neck bands. Now, before we get to ANC, you might wonder, how good is the ANC? Like, Apple AirPods Pro cost 25,000, something like that, and ANC is a flagship feature in them. So, 3500 TWS? How good it can be? Well, we have Mrinal and Manu, and this is a blind test. We'll have Oppo Buds, Realme Buds Air 3, Apple AirPods, and let's see if they can find out which one is Apple AirPods Pro just based on noise cancellation.
Yes. Oh, mom.
And we have lots of noise in here. Fan, exhaust fan, lots. This is TWS 1.
Okay. So this is like the bass I have. Okay.
This is normal and this is noise cancellation. And this is TWS number 2.
TWS number 2 is AirPods, hands down. 10 out of 10. Even the first one was good, I have to give it to that.
This is TWS number 3. This is TWS 3.
It's good, it's good. This is also good.
You can now remove your blindfold.
So TWS 2 was AirPods for sure.
Number 2 is for sure AirPods.
TWS 3 was slightly better. I actually don't remember how I felt with TWS 1.
So both were able to figure out the Apple AirPods Pro. So the point here is the ANC in budget range is kind of meh. Well, I would say the ANC on the Oppo Buds Air 2 Pro is kind of meh. Realme Buds Air 3 has a really good ANC. Rest, you get app support. You can change single tap, double tap control, enable gaming mode, and even change equalizer settings in the app. Overall, for the price, I'll place Oppo Enco Air 2 Pro in the very solid tier, like recommended for sound and comfort. And next up is most popular TWS on Amazon, JBL Tune 130NC. It costs 4699 during lightning deal, which is what we got it for. Now, interesting thing is, on Amazon, it has 53,536 ratings and it has 4 out of 5 stars. Now, you'll be like, Pratik, it's JBL. So many people rated it. Take my money. Well, if you look at Keepa price tracking extension, you'll see the product is just 44 days old. And if you scroll down here, they just club headphones and TWS to show more rating. That's wrong, and most users won't know this. And stay wiser, subscribe to TechWiser. Anyways, these are the only TWS in this list to have a charging indicator on the case. Like see here, 3 stripes, like 30, 60, 100, something like that. Now, the design of the TWS is different. These stay within your ears instead of that normal stem design, but these are a bit heavy. And here, if I shake my head, where did it go? See, it fell off. And everyone has different ear shape, but it's not just me. Mrinal, can you wear this and bob your head?
Sure.
3, 2, 1, go.
One down.
So it might fit you, it didn't fit us in our case. Also, this has 4 mics, so it should have better call quality. We'll get to the call quality in just a moment. The ANC is a bit better on this. Even the audio wasn't that loud. I'll put it and did the job tier. The ANC and 40-hour combined battery life is really good, but sound, comfort, fit is average-ish. Next up, we have OnePlus Buds Z2. It costs 4,999. And it looks quite similar to the older OnePlus Buds Z in terms of design. But this Buds Z2 has ANC now. First thing, the OnePlus Buds have a dedicated pairing button, see here. So if you press and hold this button, it puts the TWS in pairing mode and see, I get a pop-up on my Android phone. Now you would be like, Pratik, how is this important? How many times will I do this pairing mode? Well, once. But suppose if you switch between multiple devices or laptop, this pairing button does come in handy, and it's with only this TWS and the Realme Buds Air 3. Now, if we talk about the buds design, the buds follow the in-ear stem shape.
Now, in terms of sound quality, I felt the OnePlus Buds Z2 offer more punchy, fun-sounding bass. So this is the mic quality from the Realme Buds Air 3, and I've been using the Realme Buds Air 3 for a long time, like a month or so, and I have never had problem with the call quality and all of that. So it's pretty good with calls. So this is the call quality from the JBL 130NC, and I have a feeling this should have a little bit lower call quality, but let me know in the comments which one is the best amongst them.
Now, of course, there are some features that only work with OnePlus smartphone. For example, I used it with OnePlus 10R. See, I can see the battery level of TWS in status bar only. I don't even have to pull the notification tray down. And right away from the Bluetooth settings menu, I can disable high quality codec, and I can also control the touch sensitivity, noise cancellation, in-ear detection, etc. directly from the Bluetooth settings. I don't need to download a separate app. For the rest of the phones, you have to download the Hey Melody app. Overall, if you have a OnePlus phone and looking for a balanced TWS with decent battery life, audio quality and ANC, this is for you. I'll put it into the very solid tier. Finally, it is Realme Buds Air 3. Now, the thing is, these buds are as good as the OnePlus Buds Z2 plus 1000 cheaper. It costs 3,999 and you get in-ear detection, by far the best ANC in this list. Really good sound quality, battery life is just 30 hours combined. But there's one feature that makes me put it in the GOAT tier, and this is only with this TWS in this entire list. Like, see here, I'm watching a movie on my laptop and Realme Buds Air 3 are connected to my laptop. And here, when I get a call, as soon as I pick up the call, the movie here is paused, buds are switched to my phone, and as I hang up the call, video on my laptop has started back again. This basically is dual device pairing, so it can connect to two devices at once. And this is one feature you will use every day and feel good about it. Rest, you get app support, you can customize touch controls, you have low latency gaming mode, all of that. And that was the list. Overall, I would recommend Realme Buds Air 3 to most of the people. If your budget is less, around 3000, Oppo Enco Air 2 Pro is a good option. If you're a OnePlus user, go for OnePlus Buds Z2. Now, we're thinking of doing a cheap versus medium versus expensive series. So that will help you decide if you should buy something expensive, medium, or just save your money and cheap out. Let us know what you think on that. Of course, TechWiser style. And here's a good video for best smartwatches under 5000. On that note, this is Pradeep signing off. See ya in the next video. Pew, pew.